My dear listener, imagine for a moment that you are sitting in a quiet, comfortable place, perhaps a chair near the window where sunlight pours in gently, and the sound of life hums softly in the distance. The years behind you are rich with stories, with lessons, with triumphs and challenges, and the years ahead, though fewer than before, still hold treasures worth embracing. As we move into our later seasons of life, particularly beyond 80 years of age, the body whispers to us more often, reminding us of its limits, its needs, and its fragility. And while it may surprise you, doctors tell us that nearly all deaths after this age, about 99%, are linked to just 8 common health risks. But I invite you not to hear this as a message of fear, but as one of knowledge and empowerment. For when we understand these risks, we learn how to protect ourselves, how to live not only longer, but better, and how to savor the richness of each day with calm and strength. Let us walk together, slowly and gently, through these truths, so you may carry them with you as quiet companions on your journey, not as burdens but as guides. The heart, that steady drum that has carried you through every moment of your life, becomes more vulnerable with age. Heart disease is the greatest risk of all, but also one of the most preventable. Picture your heart not as a failing machine, but as a wise, loyal friend who has been working tirelessly for decades, asking only for care and attention in return. With gentle movement each day, such as walking through your garden, stretching your arms as sunlight warms your face, or simply breathing deeply while you sit, you are already giving your heart a gift. Nourishing foods, the deep greens of spinach, the vibrant reds of berries, the golden richness of olive oil, and the calm energy of fish from the sea become more than meals. They are medicine, and by listening to your doctor, by checking your blood pressure, by taking small steps to keep stress away, you are not only preventing disease, you are extending the life of your most faithful companion. But as the heart beats, the brain too must be nourished. Stroke, the second great danger, can come suddenly and without warning, changing life in an instant. Yet, much like heart disease, it does not strike blindly. It often comes when blood pressure is neglected, when we forget to drink water, when we allow stress and poor habits to build. I ask you to imagine your brain as a garden of pathways, each one carrying thoughts, memories, and wisdom. Keeping that garden clear means tending to it every day. Drinking water as if it were the purest stream, moving your body to keep blood flowing freely, and avoiding habits that clog and damage the pathways, such as smoking or excessive salt. A brain that is nourished remains sharp and vibrant, allowing you to continue telling your stories, laughing at family dinners, and remembering the faces of those you love. The lungs, too, deserve care, for they are the silent partners in every breath you take. After 80, conditions like chronic bronchitis, emphysema, or pneumonia can become serious risks. But think of your lungs as delicate instruments, designed to play the symphony of life with every inhale and exhale. They thrive in clean air, in moments of deep breathing, in fresh mornings, where the scent of trees or flowers fills the atmosphere. Even sitting quietly by an open window, closing your eyes, and inhaling deeply is a way of strengthening them. If you once smoked, know that your lungs can still find healing. For every day without smoke is a day of renewal. Gentle breathing exercises, even something as simple as counting your breaths slowly, bring oxygen not only to your body but to your spirit. calming your mind and lifting your energy. As we move deeper into this reflection, we cannot ignore the shadow of cancer, the fourth risk. It is a word that often brings fear. But I invite you to think of it differently, not as an inevitable fate, but as a challenge that can often be detected early, managed wisely, and sometimes even prevented. The body has remarkable systems for repairing and renewing itself. Though with age, those systems slow. Still, every bite of colorful food you eat, every time you choose vegetables over processed meals, every time you go for a simple health screening, you are giving your body the tools to protect itself. Imagine your plate as a painter's canvas. Reds of tomatoes, oranges of carrots, purples of grapes, greens of leafy vegetables. Each color holds unique power to guard against disease. And perhaps just as important is your mindset. Hope, positivity, and resilience have been shown time and again to strengthen the body's defenses. Diabetes, the fifth risk, is another quiet intruder. High blood sugar left unchecked can damage the heart, the kidneys, and even the eyes. But here again, wisdom provides a way forward. A balanced plate, where vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains meet in harmony, is a form of medicine more powerful than many prescriptions. Simple habits, like walking gently after meals, taking time to rest your mind, and practicing moderation with sweets, can transform the way your body handles sugar. The joy of eating remains, but it is guided by wisdom, by balance, by the understanding that food is not only pleasure, but also protection. And then there is the mind itself. Alzheimer's and dementia, the sixth great risk, may feel like the most frightening of all, for they touch not only the body but the very core of who we are. Yet even here light shines through. Studies show that keeping the brain active through reading, puzzles, writing, or conversations can strengthen memory. Social connections, too, are like lifelines for the mind. Laughing with friends, playing a game of chess, recalling old memories, or learning something new can all help keep the mind sharp. Imagine your brain as a lamp. The more you fuel it with activity, love, and curiosity, the brighter it continues to shine. Foods rich in antioxidants like blueberries and nuts are also quiet allies in this battle, giving strength to your neurons and protecting your thoughts. One of the most overlooked risks is not a disease but an event. Falls, the seventh danger. As bones become weaker and balance less steady, a single fall can change everything. But this too is not inevitable. Think of your body as a structure that needs gentle, consistent reinforcement. Exercises to strengthen your legs, stretching to maintain flexibility, and ensuring your home is safe, free of clutter. With good lighting and supportive handrails can all serve as your shield. Even simple practices like standing on one foot while holding onto a chair, or taking walks in safe areas, build resilience. The strength you preserve today may prevent a fall tomorrow, allowing you to continue walking your path with confidence. Finally, infections, the eighth great risk, remind us that even the smallest threats can become serious with age. The immune system, though weaker after 80, still responds powerfully to care. Good hygiene, like washing hands and keeping the body clean, vaccinations as recommended by doctors, and a diet rich in vitamins and minerals all give your defenses the tools they need. Imagine your immune system as an army of protectors, ready to guard you when you provide them with nourishment, rest, and kindness. Something as simple as eating a fresh orange, sleeping deeply, or spending a few minutes in the sunlight is an act of strengthening your shield. When we weave these 8 risks together, heart disease, stroke, lung conditions, cancer, diabetes, dementia, falls, and infections, we see not a picture of fear, but a map of wisdom. They are reminders that even after 80, your choices matter deeply. Each step you take, each meal you enjoy, each moment of rest and reflection, each joyful laugh, and each gentle exercise all work together to guard your life. Aging is not an enemy but a teacher, and when you walk with it rather than against it, it offers you moments of clarity, of peace, and of profound joy. So, my dear listener, let this message rest not as a warning, but as an invitation. An invitation to embrace the beauty of your later years with both caution and courage. An invitation to see your body as something worth caring for, no matter your age. An invitation to rise each morning and choose life through movement, through nourishment, through love, and through wisdom. Though nearly all deaths after 80 are tied to these 8 risks, nearly all of them can also be delayed, softened, or transformed through your daily choices. You have within you the ability to continue shaping your story, to continue walking paths of meaning, to continue being the source of light and wisdom to those around you. Every breath you take, every healthy choice you make, every moment of gratitude you feel is an act of defiance against decline, and an act of celebration for life itself. For more videos, subscribe my channel.